Hey everybody, Linus here. Today, we're tackling a problem that's about as welcome as a hole in your water cooling loop, the yellow screen of death, or YSOD for short. Now, most of you have probably heard of the blue screen of death, right? It's that scary blue screen that pops up when Windows crashes. Well, the YSOD is like its lesser known but equally annoying cousin. Instead of blue, your entire screen goes yellow, and often you can't see anything else. Just a bright yellow screen staring back at you. Not cool, Windows, not cool. The YSOD is a sign that something is seriously wrong with your computer, specifically with how your system displays images. It could be a software issue, a hardware problem, or even a driver conflict. Whatever the cause, we need to fix it, and fast. One of the more common culprits behind the YSOD is something called ASP.NET. Now, before you click away thinking this is some super technical programmer stuff, let me break it down. ASP.NET helps developers build websites and web applications. Think of it like the engine behind some of your favorite online games or services. Sometimes, though, this engine can sputter and cause your computer to freak out, resulting in the dreaded YSOD. This usually happens if there's a problem with how ASP.NET is installed or configured on your system. Maybe an update went wrong, or some files got corrupted. The good news is that fixing ASP.NET related YSOD errors is usually not too difficult. We'll get to that in a bit. Now, ASP.NET isn't the only thing that can cause YSOD. Remember, it's a symptom of a display problem, and there are a bunch of other things that could be causing it. Let's talk about system files. These are like the blueprints that tell your computer how to run. If these files get corrupted or deleted, it can lead to all sorts of problems, including the YSOD. Then there's hardware. Your graphics card is the workhorse when it comes to displaying images on your screen. If it's overheating, failing, or if its drivers are outdated, you might just get a face full of yellow. And don't forget about other hardware components too. A faulty RAM module or a failing hard drive can also trigger a YSOD. Section 4. Kick that yellow out. All right, enough doom and gloom. Let's fix this thing. The first thing you should always try when faced with a yellow screen of death is the good old-fashioned restart. Yep, sometimes just turning your computer off and on again can work wonders. It's like a mini reset for your system, and it might just be enough to clear up whatever was causing the yellow screen of death. If that doesn't work, we can try a clean boot. This basically means starting your computer with only the essential programs and services running. This can help us figure out if a third-party program is causing the conflict that leads to the yellow screen of death. To do a clean boot, search for System Configuration in the Start menu, go to the Services tab, check Hide All Microsoft Services, and then click Disable All. Restart your computer and see if the yellow screen of death persists. Section 5. Updating drivers and system files. If a clean boot doesn't solve the problem, outdated or corrupted drivers could be the culprit. Drivers are like translators between your hardware and software. An outdated or corrupted graphics driver, for example, can definitely cause a yellow screen of death. To update your drivers, go to your computer manufacturer's website or your graphics card manufacturer's website like NVIDIA or AMD. Find the latest drivers for your device and install them. If you suspect your system files are corrupted, Windows has a built-in tool called System File Checker, SFC, that can help. Open a command prompt as administrator and type in sfc/scanno and hit enter. This will scan your system files for errors and attempt to repair them. Section 6. When all else fails. If you've tried all of these steps and you're still staring at a yellow screen, don't despair. There are a couple more things you can try. First, you can try using Windows' built-in Startup Repair tool. This tool can sometimes fix problems that prevent Windows from starting correctly. To access it, you'll need to boot from your Windows installation media or recovery drive. If Startup Repair doesn't work, you can also try reinstalling Windows from scratch. This is the nuclear option, but it can be effective in resolving persistent yellow screen of death errors. Just make sure you back up your important data before you do this, as it will wipe your hard drive clean. And hey, if you're still struggling, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Post in the comments below, hit up the forums, or take your computer to a professional. We've all been there, and sometimes you just need a helping hand to get your system back to its former glory. Good luck, and may your screens forever stay bright and colorful.